Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Play action. It's Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. The handoff running left, Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Jackson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Henry. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This time Jackson will throw it. This one into the hands of Aguilar. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 62 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now 3rd down and 7. Throwing is Jackson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's on his way. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Second half begins with a run by Henry. Room here to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the 1st half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 49 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 70 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? you have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They go play action with Jackson, and the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Fighting through. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Running left, it's Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On play action, they'll throw. A check down here for Henry. Now they can't bring him down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Henry again on second down. And he gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 43 yards.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Mahomes going to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Yellow! Yellow, yellow!
Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes fighting Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Here's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Out to his left. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Attack, attack! Hey, 43, 15. Attack!
Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8.
They go play action now. Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wanna quit? 180. Sit up.
Play action. Now Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
46 yards.
And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll be out right at the 35. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Mahomes now to throw.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now 1st and goal. Pacheco is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Once more, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yellow.
Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Butker on for the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Jackson to throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. First things first here. They got to pick up the 1st down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. Here's Jackson. Connecting with Aguilar.
And he fumbles fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Henry up the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
98 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. No, we changed it. Sit up.
Again to Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
You gotta make a move. Hey, sit up. Sit up.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a handoff to Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Touchdown! Rashawn Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Mahomes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Mahomes to throw it.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 33. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your...
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They're going to go right back to Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. On play action, here's Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And he's into the end zone. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Bateman is the motion man. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Second down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long for Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. The pressure gets there and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing Jackson. That is caught, and he's in. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. To the air one more time with Jackson. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Jackson now on second down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Sims now to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's 3rd and 7. Jackson up top again. This is caught toward the side of the end zone.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And it's into the hands of Flowers. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. For Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down. On the give, here's Henry. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This one complete to Bateman. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Here now, 3rd and 5. Jackson looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Still on his feet. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
To throw is Cousins. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 59 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. He's got room to roam.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He's got it at the 2. And he is in to make it 16-0.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
DC, ready? DC. Report! Ready, shot! Hey! 13. Go. Set up!
Now Jackson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Following the interception, Cousins.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Black. To high. Gone.
Here's Cousins. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. That's out quickly to London. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Well, flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. Had some momentum going, driving down the field. That'll set him back 1st and 15.
I mean, that type of play, when you've got to go in your direction, shoot, my man Old Mo is arching an eye.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Ready.
The lefty right to the air to start. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap to Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms. Just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Henry. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Jackson now on 2nd down. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Now the Dolphins going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. To throw is Jackson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They'll be back up now to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. For his own end zone, it's Tua. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Oh, he gets it right back. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is why speed on the perimeter is just so critical. To be able to get from the right side of the field all the way across to the left downfield, you better get there quickly, because I'll tell you what, those pass rushers up front, they're not getting further away.
All right, let's go.
They face 2nd down and 7. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Throwing again, it's Tua. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Back to throw is Tua. That is caught at the 3. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. He slams it in there, and he is in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. What is it? Yo.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, here's Jackson. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Jackson now. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Off the play fake, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and long. Now Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. On the ground, here's Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd down, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
But he'll gather it back in. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-check. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. That's going to be intercepted. Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
There he goes again. And he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tua going to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught by the tight end, Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Yeah! And the Ravens are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here we go. Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, So that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game, it's a pick six and an early touchdown. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On play action, here's May. Downfield, he's got Bourne. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. What a big play there for New England. 54 yards. A chance now to make up for that earlier pick six. They have it 1st and goal. A carry now for Gibson. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That is caught by the tight end. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Joey Sly on now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, faking the give. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. In trouble, and down he goes. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
They'll go play action with May. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to safety.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown, but sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10, up at the 40.
Here we go, set. Come 19, come 19. Hunt.
Off the play fake, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
70. Warrior 70. Check out.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Go. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Bronco. Go.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. This one downfield looking for Henry. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hunter Henry. Touchdown New England. That his second touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
2nd down. Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plane. He's down inside the 1.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats have taken a 4-point advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. On the give, here's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've come to halftime here in Foxborough with the Patriots on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Certainly a tightly contested 1st half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Now, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He's across midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Hey, middle.
Here's Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They're going to go right back to Henry. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Jackson looking to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Real quick.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Hey, report. Middle. We change it.
3rd and long for Jackson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's May. Downfield, he's got Bourne. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That'll be complete to Gibson. A dive, and he's in! Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was...